And the stream hasn't technically gone live yet, according to YouTube. YouTube? Don't tell me. Is it just YouTube, or is it actually... There he goes. They have given away a lot of freebies this month. Like... and then it loads. Where's Stream? I think Stream was in a relatively safe... Yeah. What Hagen does. Oh, YouTube. Is it just YouTube? And it's... That'll be why YouTube's got confused. It's its time in a month to do its full reset, bitch. You know YouTube. And of course, actually, it might not have been the full reset at all. It could just be that YouTube has randomly, and I do mean randomly, decided to update its UI again. And as far as I can tell, wait. For some reason, no, the chat viewer is still using the... Oh, what? It's... Apparently, my chat viewer is still using the old YouTube because or they reverted it. But yesterday, in evening, for some reason... Right, Goodneighbour, I'm just going to mark that. How do I do that? Place marker there. I've got it. Yeah, I do not do fast travel. But YouTube randomly, I came back on and found why does everything look different? Like, you know how a typical YouTube update is? It sort of changes very little, but just enough to be noticed. Like the font, I think, was slightly changed or slightly bigger, and it felt a bit bolder than it did. And then there was then I noticed like every picture box had like little rounded corners on it now. I mean, are we going back to rounded corners again? I mean, they are nice, but for some reason the chat viewer account, which is my alternate account, Robot65, basically it exists solely to watch these videos as a chat viewer and provide instant moderation access. But, you know, that's all it's for. But that has still got the old squared boxes. So I'm just confused. Or at least it has on the stream itself, so maybe streams aren't updated yet. In fact, I'm just gonna... Because my curiosity's killing me. You know how it does. So if I open mute... just... Give me a sec. Just open like a generic YouTube link. Yeah, that's still got the square borders. Inexplicably. Go fit. That just makes not a lick of sense. But it's YouTube. Do I expect it to make a lick of sense? No. I mean, it did go out of nowhere. Maybe it gets rolled out by people by number of subscribers? Who the fuck no? I mean, if it's reached me, it's gotta be bloody low to the pile. But who knows with YouTube? I mean, it's YouTube, it makes no sense. Also, speaking of making no sense, let's go in here. Because this is one of the most odd and tiny little cells in Fallout 4. And it's not just... Like, you'd think, oh, it's just this room. I mean, it does look like it's just this weird room with like a bit of random junk. Nothing much in it. Don't bring up Pip-Boy, you stupid girl. But you move that, and there's then there's the reactor level in a very strange, like that would be ridiculously hard to get in and out of. But it goes down into an equally tiny cell. Like I feel like this was meant because it doesn't the reactor level. Like I feel like this was meant to go into the dam itself, but there's. You know, if there was like a fusion core or something hidden down here, I'd sort of understand its existence, but there isn't. This is just a really peculiar bit of way to get just a bit of very worthless junk. The existence of this little baffles me immensely. I mean, this little room would be okay. I mean, there's the odd bit of these very generically named tiny little interiors in Fallout 4. But it's that reactor level with its peculiar doorway, which, yeah, actually try climbing out of that. That would be really difficult to get on and off that ladder. But, you know, ignoring that, you've got the weirdness of Fallout. Like, they do have these types of weird little baby cells, typically with a very generic name. I found one in the glowing sea that I've never found before. It was a submerged parking lot. I never realised there was a door into it, to be honest. I've come across the actual exterior several times, but it's the glowing sea. I don't tend to check around, so I just assume, like, most things in the glowing sea are open to the environment and not self-contained cells for some peculiar oddity. You know, it's the glowing sea. There's so little going on. Most of it is actually exterior, but for some reason this one wasn't. It was empty. You know, a typical dead car park, 4 dead cars, the odd dead feral. And then you go to the bottom room and it's suspiciously open. And really suspiciously open. Turns out, Deathclaw Arena, one of several.
I know what I'm talking about here.
Bullshit. You can't just put something between 2 pieces of bread and claim it's a sandwich. Does that mean a loaf of bread is technically a bread sandwich?
Technically, yes, but you wouldn't eat it all at once like that, so it doesn't matter. How you hold it matters.
Talk all you want. You put that piece of my alert meat between 2 pieces of bread, but it still ain't a sandwich.
Well, what the hell would you call it then?
Disgusting. That's what.
No, I would say that my alert meat between a sandwich is still a sandwich. You know, between 2 slices of bread is still technically a sandwich because even though it's disgusting, I mean, it says basically the gist of that conversation is my alert meat is vile, but what I would say is that it would still be a sandwich. Just because the meat's disgusting doesn't mean it's not a sandwich. I mean, people put salad in sandwiches, that's vile, but people do it, like nothing but lettuce, and it's like, it's still a sandwich. People put sugar, and I mean just sugar, between 2 pieces of bread and call it a sandwich. You know, the infamous sugar sandwich. Oh no, it's a stunted Yowgli, I'm so scared. Oh no, it doesn't do... It even does damage. Not even... It's a stunted Yowgli, it's like not scary. But yeah, there are some truly bizarre sandwiches out there. I mean... Yeah, so... Oh, is this the grow room? Stop. Is it... I did not press the alt button, I must have palmed it. Yes, it is. I'm sure I've been in here already, but I don't remember shutting the doors up. Oh shit, vertebrate incoming. I am not equipped to take shit out. Let it go. Oh, it's seen me. Oh, there's 2 of them? And... they're both dead. Right. That's... fortunate for me that someone had rocket launchers, or... one of them was a Brotherhood vertebrate. I know one of them was a Brotherhood vertebrate because I locked onto the Lancer, but... the question is, what's the other one? I think I have just got to accept the fact that I am out of meat, and I have... oh, I have got Yowgli ribs. Oh, great. How many Brotherhood members... oh, right, my minigun was out of gas, right. Was my laser rifle out of gas? No. Oh fuck, there's too many. There is way too many of them. So sometimes you just got... Give me your ammo. I hear it! This is that. I thought I heard a blood book. That was not a nice wake up. At least I didn't have to fight the bloody vertebrates as well. Ooh, free snack. And some of the rare occasions it's a day trip up. It's like... There are some very rare chems that you just don't see. Yeah, at least I've got some ammo back for my gun. I mean, no I haven't, I've actually lost some. But, you know, I could take the power armor pieces, but it's so heavy and I tend to... Actually, yeah, let's take all the power armor pieces and just sell it, because I'm going to Goodneighbour anyway, so... Might as well buy some bloody use for these. You know, if they're gonna... Super mutant! I mean... One of them must have had a rocket launcher, but... But it's rare to see two vertebrates, and it was clearly two Brotherhood ones in those 4 nights, because there's only 2 power armor units per vertebrate normally. Or at least, that's what I remember there being. Where are you, super mutant? Do I? I mean, I aim like a rad roach. Why does this thing get so many shots in bats? It's... Oh, don't go flying through the hole. You need to loot your... Ooh. Sprinters, it's not the best. I think they nerfed the effect of sprinters, or sprinters... Well, he actually had ammo. But... He had a missile. But no missile launcher. What? That's not weird. Yeah. Anyway, I've lost that train of thought. Missed that one. That train of thought's departed. There's the boat that just makes me sad, because it should have been a really cool old warship. No, it was a fucking another tugboat, because, you know, Fallout 4 doesn't have enough tugboats. Oh. Right. Mentioned it. Just twigged in my mind. Fallout 4 25th Anniversary Edition has been revealed to exist, coming perplexingly in 2023, aka late. You know, because the 25th anniversary of Fallout was the 10th of 10th of October, because it released in 1997, not, you know, anywhere in 2023, but, you know, Bethesda did it a bit late. I mean, it's still less of a delay than and Starfield, which is delays is getting meme-worthy. But it basically seems to be Anniversary Edition, but for Fallout. You know, what Anniversary Edition was to Skyrim, but to Fallout 4. And to be honest, I predict one of 2 scenarios. Either people will actually update to it, unlike Anniversary Edition, and the reason... Or it will become like Anniversary Edition, where like the last patch, which is probably the one we're currently on, and is that stays while and then post Anniversary Edition, as it will probably be called as well, it goes away. You know, gets 2 separate support. You tend to have missile launchers that blow your head off, or is it the one on the next one that has the missile launcher? Regardless, take him out from a distance before he can be a threat to anyone. La 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 la. Ignore these raiders on a rooftop because they're just a nuisance. Nuke cooler. I can't remember if this. No, I don't. Is this the one with a missile launcher or not? No, shit's not got ambush all written all over it because this shark can't be bothered with you. You're not worth a time. Doing. Is this the one with a missile launcher? If he is, he's a convenient source of miss. Yes, he is. I thought he was. You know, there is a case where you play Fallout 4 that you know where like a lot of the set spawns are, and this is one of those set spawns. Ooh, there's a free Fat Man shell I can nick here. Do. And no one actually watches it. So. What? Of course, I'm modelling it, but no, it's in a spot where it's. No, you don't. Even... That's a fucking. Oh, another one. It's rare to see him over in a Boston, actually. If only that missile launcher guy was still alive, he could have wasted. Except he would have wasted my missiles, so. Where the fuck is it? I have no idea. No, go on. Reload and then plop a missile directly into her head. Because, you know, impossible that shot. Watch, she'll go straight through the vertibird. There we go, her head is blown up, the vertibird is down. I mean, I could have done that with a sniper rifle now, I thought about it, but... convinced that shooting fusion cores out is the biggest waste of time. I have never really seen a purpose for it. Oh, God, they're spammy. Dangerously spammy. Well, I mean, if these losers defend! So they won't defend because they're that hopeless. Because the Brotherhood doesn't hurt civilians. You know, they aren't the bloody railroad, they don't hurt civilians. Raiders, do your shit. I'm gonna dive into the city. Sometimes running away is the best course of action. Hello, Candice Stella. Yeah. I mean, yeah, true. Well, using the rocket launcher is cool. I mean, nah, I see it. Oh, Pikmin random spawn. That's interesting. Don't see that one very often because I've usually done Pikmin's gallery, and I probably will end up doing. Oh, there's mass fusion. That means I must be right next to Goodneighbour. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be like a 4K texture pack. Or it might not even be that, it might just be like, as far as I'm aware, like, Fallout 4 UI does not scale to giant sizes particularly well. I think anything beyond 2K screen size and just the UI just gives up. Like, I know like there was community patches for it, so it might even just be that rather than actual textures. I mean, it'd probably be like an optional texture pack, if they can even be bothered, and the only reason they'll probably... But I doubt they'll do that, because they've already got the HD texture pack. Like, Fallout 4's textures are already HD for the most part. Yeah, give me money. Give me money for my crap.
Is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
I'll take a look, sure.
A gun for every occasion.
Stream close up. Right, So, sell all that power armor I picked up, because, well, why not? Well, sell all the weapons first. Now, I don't see it being half as big a faff as Anniversary Edition was for Skyrim, and my reasoning behind that is pretty simple. Well, Skyrim had been around since 2011. A lot of mods were made not for Special Edition, but for normal 32-bit edition, which meant that they weren't particularly well optimized for Special Edition, which is where some of the scripts running too fast problems came in. But there was also the problems where it also had the case where the script Skyrim was always a bit of a mess, and a lot of the script extender mods were made quite early, and as a result, kind of died. They have no sort of support whatsoever. So, by some miracle, quite a few of them actually ended up working on Special Edition without having to be converted, because only DLL files needed it, and even then, I have one of those that magically worked on Special Edition. Go figure. But it was one of those things. I just don't see it being as much of a problem for Fallout 4. Oh yeah, they'll break script extender. That's almost certain. Because Microsoft, the reason Skyrim broke script extender was because Microsoft decided they wanted to insisted that you had to use Microsoft Visual Studio or whatever the scripting engine is, 2019, which, unless I think was worked with 2016, 17, 18 and onwards, but earlier it completely changes all the back-end hooks that the script extender used, which is why it became so problematic. It'd be best to buy a few missiles. They're actually surprisingly cheap. I mean, why would you pay 621 for a fusion core, which are common as shit? I guess it's because Gatling laser you charge a little over 2 per use, but yeah, there is a case. I mean, do I buy just a buttload of really cheap 4.5 rounds? Because 4.5 rounds actually aren't as cheap as you think they are. I mean, the Gatling laser is a disgustingly efficient weapon. If you've ever seen me, I never pay more than I have to for this. I will always take. I'll always take money. I won't ever use money. It was weird, but so I just can't see it being as much of a problem, big an issue, because Fallout 4 is more supported, and also, as far as I'm aware, Fallout 4 has a lot less reliance on script extender. I mean, hi Deacon. I mean, he's not subtle, but so. Hub gives me a job. Hub gives me a job, that's good. But, yeah. But I can't see it being as big of an issue, because the only reason there was 2 issues it caused with Special Edition, with Skyrim. One, it made certain old scripts, and as far as I'm aware, only a few cases of this, and to be honest, they were pretty dodgy scripts to begin with, from the early date, that predated Special Edition. Run too fast and not work, and also a case of broke script extenders. Oh, I forgot to turn the radios off. Derp-a-derp. It's a good job there hasn't been any on, because YouTube's litigious copyright department. And of course, Magnolia's fine because it's unique music original to Fallout 4.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third room. Now, you gonna order?
I'll take a look. Sure.
Cash up front, no tabs.
Alrighty, all I can buy is armor. Right, I'm just gonna sell him a bit of beer. Buy a bit of something sell something useless, oh, I don't know, a bit of Day Tripper. And buy some milk is actually. Well, I'll be a milk drinker. I mean, it cost me a fortune, so I'm going to sell some Medics as well. Buy some milk. Because for some reason in this world, milk is insanely expensive. Gonna buy some. Nuka-Cola Quantum. That's always worth buying if you see it. And I have a tweet that makes it so I can actually turn it into with 100 fusion cells into some alien blast around. So it's actually. No, I'll spend money.
Now that you're licked,
Yeah, I mean,
got a proposition for you.
Skyrim itself is 11 years old. Special Edition, I think, came out in like 2018.
Blood on the pavement.
I think it was 2018. I know it was a year or two, couple of years after Fallout 4, so it was either 2017 or 2018. I think it was 2018. Or
Sounds like
yeah,
up my alley.
but
Well, it's certainly not
they randomly out of nowhere for the 10th anniversary of Skyrim released Anniversary Edition, which included a patch and several other patches which radically changed the executable on it, EXE.
it's all in
I can actually say that on YouTube because certain Discord servers block the words .exe for some reason. But you know,
the job's 200 cats.
so they updated it to be on par with like I think it's like Xbox Live Arcade or some reasons. You know, reasons that like most people would never ever use.
I'll get it done.
You better.
No, we do not. I'm not bothering with Cabot House yet. If I want, actually, it's probably best to get it started in case I do want it.
Huh?
You know, when I do want to do it.
Hey,
You'll find I'm very persistent.
Yeah, you'd follow me to like the only set settlement.
you've got my attention.
I'm always looking for people who
Yeah.
are ahead, from what I hear.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
I like your enthusiasm. By the way, I'm Edward Deacon, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill.
Right. Might as well have got that started, because otherwise I think it's kind of awkward to start. Yes. Because he's either in Goodneighbour or Bunker Hill. I don't think he's in two places at once, so I think he is the same reference. But yeah, for some reason Skyrim Anniversary Edition came out. Not as much as the random-ass Fallout 3 update that came out, which really did irreparably break things. I mean, because there was a random Fallout 3 update that came out, which it got rid of games Windows Live, good, because that was a dead service for many years and really made Fallout 3 a pain in the arse. Well, nah, I wouldn't say this is Bethesda doing this. This is Microsoft doing this. The Fallout 3 update was entirely Microsoft related, but unfortunately Microsoft bought Bethesda, so Bethesda must cave to whatever Microsoft wants. You know, it's unfortunate, but that's kind of how it went. So that broke everything. Again, it updated the scripting engine, which irreparably broke the script extender. The script extender was never going to get updated because most people had abandoned it. Though
Clean up around here.
have I been in here? Yes, I have nicked the magazine. Might as well get your quest to go hallucinogen.
New. You need some jet, man. Home brewed, reasonable prices.
No, I'm looking for work.
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect.
Sure.
You know the Gunners, right? The high end. I mean, just think about that name.
Sure.
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Did you just walk through the table?
What do you think of the place?
Seems like my kind of place.
Bit of a rough town, but beats cowering behind the walls at Diamond City, that's for damn sure.
I mean, corporations always do that. I mean, I get why Microsoft is doing it. It makes it easier to work with their crappy services that not many people use. Like their desperate attempt to try and take on Steam and kind of failing harder than Origin from EA, you know. But
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer.
yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I get why they're doing it, but they just haven't thought it through. You know, it breaks the game, and apparently it's still like a bitch and a half to play Fallout 3 vanilla, even if you wanted to. It's like it didn't make it any better. It still doesn't work particularly well on new operating systems.
Let's do it.
Great. So, Bruin, when you leave town, make your way.
You know, it's one of those things where it just doesn't. It still doesn't really work. I mean, to be honest, credit where it's due. A lot of things in these games do just work if you do them the correct way. And then there's the stuff that you can't do in the creation kit, like EXE updates. But one of the things like you can do with like the Bethesda RPGs is just have the update, obviously back up your exe files first, back up your script extender versions, but as long as you back up the exe and possibly the launcher, sometimes you need a launcher, sometimes you don't, depends if it gets updated or not. But you back them up, replace the new ones with them, and you can still run it like you did before, but you can still have all the new content. Like, when the new Creation Club content needed the update, otherwise it just didn't work. So, you know, you can have...
Kill or be killed. Some fine-looking weapon.
You know, you ended up... So it is one of... Right, it's the wrong one. Why is Trouble Brewing a full side quest, but the other ones aren't? That doesn't make any sense. But, go figure, it's Fallout 4, nothing here makes sense. You know, I have an idea, there's a bedroll around here, or a poof or something I can sit. There's some... I don't know if waiting heals you or not, let's see if it does, I haven't actually tried. Right. No, waiting does not heal you.
Hey, you heard of University Point? No.
There is... Oh, it's out. I forgot everything Goodneighbour's owned. It's actually, surprisingly, it's weird because it's one of the few spots in Fallout 4 that is. Righty. Go clear out some Twitter, man. Because, you know, free XP is free XP. But, yeah. Yeah, waiting for a whole day might, but it's not worth the time. I'll just eat. Yeah, I was trying to preserve my limited stock of food that I'm burning through because every time I encounter the Brotherhood, I'm being crippled because I'm such a cripplingly low level.
A lot of boxes, okay? Just hold on to your ass.
Like all I'm good for is waiting around. Jesus.
I love how they don't notice me kill his mate, but they do notice me when I walk like 5 foot. Good old, that's like a Oblivion level. That's like a Oblivion level stealth. Like, who's seen me? Because it's clearly not the... Don't know why that stim it. Are you... He is just sliding, isn't he? He is T-pose. Sometimes it's easier just to use bats in like a tight confined space, especially when you're trying to minimise damage. Oh no. I should have cricked him, or just, you know, shoot him in the knees, that works too. Oh. Right, where is he? I hear him, but I don't see him. Oh dear. Yeah, if only I had like the... Yeah, unfortunately, like, cheese wheels would actually be really beneficial. But, like, pre-cooked food is, like, you don't want to eat uncooked food in Fallout 4 just because it's a waste of the food item. So, but, it's also a case of, well, certain kinds of uncooked food. I mean, human is an uncooked food, but it's delicious. But, you know, you don't want to do it, not just because it gives you rads, but because it actually is, like, denying you better food. But while in Skyrim, yeah, you just shovel those cheese wheels in. It's like, just shovel them in. It really doesn't matter. I mean, vanilla, you would just, you know, spam stim packs because vanilla, you get so many fucking stim packs, it's ridiculous. But I've modified that so it doesn't give me like 1,000 stim packs. Because, oh, Fallout 4 just gives you too many stim packs, vanilla. It's kind of ridiculous how many stim packs it gives. Did I loot these guys? Yeah. Might as well take this baseball bat, it's worth something. But, yeah, I just can't see the 25th anniversary update for Fallout 4 being as big an issue. It might even blow over skissy updates. You know, most... Yeah, stim packs are... Yeah, they are supposed to be pre-war, so they wouldn't be everywhere, because the kind of valuable people would... Like, go out, like a medical box hanging on a wall in, say, a raider stronghold. You know, the raiders would probably have nicked them all, everyone for themselves, and say, oh, it was already looted, and just, like, you wouldn't have them in there. So I deliberately limited them. Not quite New Vegas levels, because New Vegas restricts stim packs to such a ridiculous degree that they might as well not exist. And, like, pretty much the only way to heal in New Vegas is to shit out like a million unset sarsaparillas. But that's pretty much the only way you're ever going to heal in New Vegas. But,
Yes.
you know, Fallout 3 had stim packs everywhere. Point Lookout. Oh my god. The amount of stim packs in there was ridiculous. Like, you, pretty much every container pretty much had some. And, like, anything, like, medical containers seemed to have, like, 3 or 4 or 5 of them in there. It was ridiculous how many they had. And, of course, being the very, very faithful recreation of Point Lookout, the one for Fallout 4 released by the Capital Wasteland team had the same dodgy level list, which also included fucking fishing poles everywhere. Like, toolbox, fishing pole, control cabinet, fishing pole, and it's like, fishing poles were fucking everywhere, and it's like, the only thing more common than fishing poles was fucking stim packs, and it was kind of ridiculous. You know, it was kind of stupid how many stim packs there were. So, you know, I patch it out, because, you know, I tweak my game to be enjoyable for me, which means not stim packs everywhere. I mean, I think the idea was, it's like, the thing is, pretty much every container in Point Lookout uses a generic loot thing. So, it ends up just, it tends to try and keep it to, like, items that were, like, limited to Point Lookout, like yeast, you know, fishing pole. So it ended up just being this very limited list of items, which meant that, like, the fishing pole was, and every Point Lookout container used it, so it ended up just being, like, really ridiculous spreads. It was more a case of just, like, them just using one generic leveled list for everything, which basically contained every, like, little Point Lookout junk item. I'll eat this one. Just because he's in my way. Oh, this is the one with the upper floor that's, like, not actually as easy to find as you'd think. Because there's a staircase hidden around the corner. Oh no. Righty. Oh, he's a strong one. He takes 3 hits. So there is always that one trigger man that's, like, just freakishly durable. Yeah, I mean, obviously population numbers went down dramatically, which is how I justify, like, pre-war items still existing in any sort of quantity. Like, the population went from, like, several million in Boston to several, you know, like 1,000, not even tens of thousands, just 1,000. Like, the population just plummeted. So I've always just assumed that that's why things are, like, still around. It's like, they haven't quite been picked clean yet. But, like, and of course, some places just haven't, like, people haven't been able to get in, like, military bases, like the robots, will keep you out. You know, automated defences kept things out of certain places, so those places tend to be logically a bit richer pickings. But, you know, it is a case of, like, I feel like all the good stuff's already been stripped out of a lot of places. Yeah, I mean, especially the 60s radiation myth, nuclear warfare of the Fallout series. I mean, that's like when radiation kills everything, and then all the, you know, like if the blast didn't get you, the fallout would, and the gradual radiation poisoning of absolutely everything else would finish off anyone who wasn't strong, which is why you know, populations are limited. Oh, it is nice to be able to go into these locations and not just freeze up, which is what used to happen with a shop. For some reason, one of these Triggermen warehouses, I can't remember which one, but I think it was actually this one, no less, would cause the game to freeze up because of this stupid script that the Shark Race has on it. I fixed it now, I've got rid of that stupid script. It didn't do anything, it was supposed to resize you after getting power armor, but that's not actually an issue. Oh, you're suspiciously well dressed. I do like the way that Fallout 4 auto-sorts its items. Oh, fuck it. Use the crit. Guaranteed a shot. Like... oh no, a dirty ashtray that's chain smoking. No, he's gonna kneecap me with his little... It's good job he only has the shittiest little pistol, isn't it? There we go. Nom. Tasty. But, you know, this is just like cheap, easy XP, and seriously. No one likes the mannequins. They are evil. They need to die. Like, they are genuinely evil, those things. Bit buff out, bit of money, and also buff out actually is one of the chems I consider useful, because it is just an emergency bit of health, and also kind of makes you immune to death by radiation. I don't know if it's intended or not, but that's what it does. You know, IV bags are useful. I think I need those blood bags. You know, I think I make blood bags from blood proboscises. I cannot pronounce that word for the life of me, but, you know. Because I made it so you could craft stim packs, but it was harder to craft stim packs. And I think I need a blood pack, or I need a blood pack for Radaway. I made it so Radaway and stim packs were harder to craft, so you could make blood packs. And let's face it, there's gonna be like the blood book proboscis. It was a concession because you kind of can't. I get the feeling there was original. Judging by your special videos that play before Fallout 4, which was clearly made in early development, because they still use a lot of Fallout freestyle in them. There was going to be a perk that let you drain dead bodies for blood into a blood bag. So I feel like that was supposed to be a feature, but for some reason was cut. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let's face it, the Triggermen aren't that bright. They clearly was founded by by a ghoul who hankered for the days of the Mafia. You know, the Roaring Twenties, which would have been a hell of a long time ago, even pre-war. Because it was 2077 when the bomb had dropped, so unless the Mafia had a resurgence where the suits and ties with submachine guns was a thing. Then again, no one said raiders were smart.
The rats in the old warehouses. No,
Just doing my job.
always appreciate doing business with a professional.
There we go, free level. Right, so, what useless perk do I pick this time? Probably that one. Always try and buff my weapon skills first. You won't even sell me that nuclear quantum that's lying around.
Lady, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Yeah. Right, what was the other quest I could pick up here? Big Dig. Yeah, I have to go Diamond City on that, so... Yeah, the gunners also tend to wear, like, at least, like, the higher grade gunners are at least given bits of old combat armor. So, they're actually suspiciously well equipped. I wouldn't say they're quite as well equipped as, say, Talon Company in the Capital Wasteland are. They tend to be, you know, full combat armor for all of them. But Talon Company seem to be, like, even more organized than the gunners, but, you know, because the gunners are a mercenary group, so this is actually well rigged. Raiders, they'll wear whatever they've cobbled together, which again is still more than the Triggermen. Like, the Triggermen, just like, then again, the Neighborhood Watch of Goodneighbour have the same style. I'm pretty sure all these Neighborhood Watchmen are unique as well, or at least this one is. I'm pretty sure he's a unique ghoul, because I don't recall like any other ghoul. Because there's so few of them, I think they are actually all unique. Not like, say, Diamond City Security, which most certainly are not. They're very generic, so I think there's only like 4 or 5 faces for them.
Looking for work?
Yes.
Yeah, when can I start?
Well, I'll let you an idea. If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start.
I want the XP. Sure.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go.
Don't. I mean, the way that you'd think that door would open the other way just so you don't get punted out the way. Yeah, raiders don't tend to wear helmets. I mean, like, the idea of a raider helmet is just this silly little sack hood on their head with bits of pipe coming off so they can breathe. It's kind of stupid, but it's raiders that kind of form over function. I mean, they're also known for their ridiculous haircuts, so why not? They're mostly high as kites, probably, as well.
Just tell me what I need to do.
It's a simple job, really. You are going to be doing some digging.
Digging? This is a waste of my talents.
You want a better job? You gotta work your way up to it, buddy. Show me that can-do attitude. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand.
Digging their graves, because, you know, digging into Mirelurk's a good idea. Why Mirelurks are under Goodneighbour, no one quite knows, but... I mean... who knows? Yeah, I mean, clearly the raiders have become resistant to tinnitus. Clearly. Because the amount of spiky rusty crap that they wear. I mean, they clearly must be immune to it. They must be a hardy bunch. That or they're so high the drugs purge it out of the system. One of the two. I mean, who knows, the drug might keep it out of the system. Like, they're doing the Ozzy Osbourne, they're surviving somehow on like an all-drug diet. It's...
I think we can finally get through. Want to see what's on the other side? Oh yeah.
Yeah, you...
You'll pay us this week? I don't know, man.
Right. It's Mirelurks. You know, sometimes you just bring out the big gun. And then miss, because, you know, you're an idiot. Dance, Krabby, dance. Oh. Ow. That's a fucking... Of course it goes, like, full power legendary, doesn't it? Of course it does. Might as well reload. Get the 2 shots on it. I don't think it wants to come up here, does it? You know, last time I did that, that was... Right, don't like... This one doesn't... There we go, bam. The overpowered shotgun does seem to work. You know, but 2 shots, you pay for that power. Back to the week. Mirelurks.
Looks like we are having crab for dinner tonight.
You'd eat Mirelurk? No. Disgusting. Tough, but somehow slimy at the same time. Well, you stuck around.
Like, Mirelurk has clearly got this reputation for being absolutely vile.
I think we just need one more guy. An old friend.
I mean... tough and slimy is a strange combination and just absolutely vile.
Just tell me where to go and who to talk to.
I knew I liked you.
Well, you know you won't get a straight answer, so you might as well just make it quick.
I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Yay. Don't worry, she'll always make it before you, even though you make it out of the building first. Stuck on a little bit of rock. Righty. Bright light. Eyes. Strangely hidden teddy bear peeking out. Yeah, they aren't creepy. Don't know why I'm taking the coffee pot. I think it is just steel, but who knows. I mean, to be honest, it's not just the raiders that would die of tetanus. I mean, go to somewhere like, say, Diamond City is actually relatively well maintained by Wasteland Town standards, but something like, say, Megaton, Or Rivet City, which in Fallout 3, which I'm pretty sure Rivet City even mentions that like the rust is causing them problems. Like the rusty old carrier slowly disintegrating. You know, it's causing them like lung problems, but yeah, they also check. Smoking also seems to be a common pastime, so clearly their lungs are not longed for this world.
I've got a weapon here for every situation.
Yeah. Give me
Protection.
ammo. Give me ammo.
Let's take a look.
Let's get you out.
Give me ammo. I give you weapons. Shitty weapons. Baseball bat worth 8 caps. Lovely. Pulse grenade. You never know why it might come in handy. Might as well buy some more ammunition. But what kind of it? Probably always good to have shotgun shells. You know, you never know when you might need your shotgun. Shotgun is good. Shotgun is love. Right, which questies do I have? Big Dig, Trouble Brewing, and might as well listen to bloody Marty's auto while I'm here. Yeah. That probably is the case with Raiders. I don't think their lifespan is long.
I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Droud. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that.
You actually squeeze through that gap. You know. Even though that's a gap that you reasonably could walk through. I mean, if I pass by Fanway Hall, I might as well pick it up. You know, it's one of those ones where you might as well pick it up, since I'm pretty sure I have to go past it anyway to get, like, Lucigen or something. You know, it's one of the... I think I have... You know, it's in the area, so you might as well do it. Sort of mentality. I mean, the whole point of this stream is just try and get some XP, get some levels, so I can actually get into the Glowing Sea. Because, yeah, the Glowing Sea is not a safe spot in my game, because, well, the Rad Scorpions are a problem. The radiation will eat up your supply of Rad away, but it does that vanilla. It's about one place that does that. For some reason, Kiddie Kingdom in Nuka World is notoriously bad for eating radiation. Of course, vanilla, there's a certain collection of perks that basically allow you to completely and utterly ignore radiation damage by healing it so quickly that you get it almost as cleansed almost as soon as you get it, which is a bit silly. Nope, something blew up. Looks like Faneuil Hall's closest place here. That's to do with this wish. Edoquare. Well, that was concerning little... Go. He's armless. Well, one arm. Oh! Worst possible legendary you can get. I mean, I guess the staggering it does serve a purpose, but it's a fucking BB gun. It's kind of hopeless. Oh no! Raiders! Pickaxe, that's a new one. Oh, that's actually a point lookout one. Right, pull back. Oh. Right, just desperation. Eat the barrel. Yeah. Still nicer than my lurk apparently is. Of course, I'm a shark, my gut... You know, my guts don't really care. Oh shit. Might as well boil my raid. Can't boil my... Oh, gee. Oh, it's... There we go. And the turrets have got such poor abilities to come get you. Like... Oh, not... No, not now. Not now. Not another bloody vertibird. I mean, vanilla, if you're sided with the Brotherhood, and, like, even if you buff them up, there's no threat to them because the Brotherhood will never hurt you, But there are occasionally, and I do mean occasionally, it's a very, very rare encounter. But Gunner vertibirds do exist. They're just incredibly rare. You know, I have seen one, like, once or twice, but they are incredibly rare. Say, feral ghoul meat is tough and leathery, but it's still got that taste of human underneath. And as we all know, human is delicious. What's shooting at me? Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a raider. With a ridiculous haircut. I mean, to be honest, the shades with the Megaton haircut are ridiculous. Oh, it's not, it's worse, it's welding goggles with the Megaton. I mean, let's face it. The raid... You know, I deliberately put... I mean, my more NPCs' faces mod is what gives them this haircut. I mean, to be honest, given the ridiculous Raider haircuts in Fallout 3, I think it was safe putting the Megaton on. However, because I'm aware people won't like, you know, I have had people who like, I want this mod but without the Megaton. I do offer a Megatonless option as well, because, like, yeah, people don't like the Megaton because it is borderline too ridiculous for its own good. A mutant pruned? I haven't seen one of these in a while. Kind of wish I hadn't, because they're kind of lame. I don't like the mutant hounds. I think they're a very lazy Oh, there, quick scoped him. Take that mini nuke. You know what? Quick scope. I mean, there's no benefit to quick scoping apart from the fact that it makes this thing more accurate, but. Right, I think there was one of these had a missile launcher, I think. That's a good call. Come on. There we go, pop that head. Oh no! It's Alpha Feral Mongrel! It's so high level, but it is also... It is a dog, it's just not that dangerous. That fixed my arms. Sometimes you just gotta use stim packs, even though you don't want to. Take 100. Why has everything decided? I think that vertibird's woken everything up. Yeah, there we go. Totally one of them had a missile launcher. I think that's that. I think that might be the vertibird. It does seem oddly close. Of course, I've used them. I did. No, I have no crit. Of course, I've used it up. Good. Right, the vertibird's gone into Super Mutant Hall. Yeah, the beeping on the suicide. At least it warns you it's coming. Well, what the? And I click the door and then doggo. I say, the thing with Super Mutant Suiciders is they are as much of a danger as they are, and they definitely punish you for not being alert. They also are a valuable source of minutes. I love how doggo came in. Oh. Slightly dead protectrons. Can I wake these things up? No. Ah, I can. Bait, my pretties. Send. Good. Earn. 1. Can't be hang. Can't be earn. Yeah, can't be earl. Can't. What about ball? No. Arm? No, can't be harm either. Cane. Can't be. No. Alright. Wait 10 seconds. I mean, this lockout period is so short. There we go. Defend, my pretties.
Protect and serve.
Protectrons, defend! Protectrons, defend! Look at them, they're actually doing something! For once in their lives, they're actually doing something!
Warning. Hostiles in area. Order and prevail.
Oh, there's apparently there's loads of them. Absolutely loads of them. No, you aren't. Ooh, I'd missed the dead one. Might as well take that. Why does it have ammo when it has no gun? Oh shit, grenade bouquets. Wait, you just hear that twang and then you see the grenade warning indicator and you just leg it. I can't believe they haven't seen me. I mean, that's impressive inability to see me. Oh, wherever you are. God, I love super mutanties. They're not very bright creatures. That's not a bad one. And yeah, come on. I mean, I heard something, but oh no, not a mutant hound. I was hoping to see Centaur, the glorious disgustingness that is a Centaur, not the boringness of mutant hounds. Sorry, mutant hounds are just boring. Infinite machine gun noise. That's an annoying one. You know, it's a pretty common bug, and it's purely vanilla. It's just occasionally machine guns just sort of keep making their noise. I don't quite know why, but it's something that happens. Empty blood sac. Radioactive gland. Bad, it's glandular. No, don't come at me with a board. I mean, I know you're not very bright, but coming at me with a board is pretty dumb. I'll eat this one. She's big and meaty. Yeah. The machine gun, it's something it's really, really annoying when it happens with a follower who happens to start with the fuck. I think I made it out just in time. I hear it screaming, but where is he? It must be in there. I'll go round. Don't try and risk jumping, fall to death. Like, why can't I get so many shots with this? Might as well build up my crit. You can always bank the crit. I will take your rat bullets. Plasma card. Wasn't expecting one of those. Yeah, I mean, you gotta love the super mutants. I mean, Strong may be like the hardest companion to get along with, and is vanilla the most useless because he only has vanilla has just a melee weapon, and like companions use ammo, so he's like pretty damn useless, and like he's impossible to armor as well because like super mutant armor vanilla is hopeless. I buffed it, but he makes up for it by being an absolute laugh riot. Like, Strong has some of the absolute funniest dialogue in the game. So there we go. Beautiful beautiful Centaur. And bam. Through the wall. And that's why you bank a crit. Because crits are good. I mean, I remember my father played. Oh dear, I don't know. I think it went black, so I went inside the Centaur or something. Oh, I think there's a magazine in. I don't know. No, I think there's a magazine somewhere around here. I think. Or am I thinking of a different building with a very similar ending? No, there it is. Living love there. Lifelong best friends. I wonder if that was like that one there sort of inspired like was like either inspired by or inspired Automatron. But when I played Fallout 4 on PS4 with my father, I remember him distinctly being really tickled by the kill, loot, return, super mutant orders little note. And it's just, they are funny. They're so thick that they need a note saying kill, loot, return. You know, sometimes it's the silliest things. The loading screen into Inner Boston. Still remembering that 3-minute one. I mean, sometimes the loading screens are really short. Like, when I was playing Annika, my other shark, big chunky one, it's huge. You know, she has clearly eaten too many people. But, you know, going out into the glowing sea was like, loading screens were really quick. But then you hit Inner Boston and it's like, might as well put the minute timer up. I mean, seriously, Inner Boston load times are horrific. La la la. La 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 la. Oh god. At least combat music's still going. I mean, oh dear. This load screen. It's still not going. I think it's only about a minute long so far, which is less than the last time I went into the boss. Wake me when we're through. So the thing is, I know someone's probably going to pop out the door behind me. I mean, they don't have to suffer 5-minute load screens. Yeah, I mean, I clocked it when I left the vault that has Nick in it. The load screen went on for 3 minutes. So, you know, over 3 minutes, so you just gotta give it patience. With the music still going, you at least know that it's working. It's just Inner Boston takes forever. Because Inner Boston is just laggy. It's just not doesn't perform well. And apparently, like, yeah, the 25th anniversary edition is going to make it better for like high frame rates, which do actually speed up these load screens amazingly. But they also cause issues if you have it above 60, because the engine just doesn't handle it, so who knows, it might make loading screens quicker. Who knows, but obviously you can't. I'll be running the old version until, you know, because I'm kind of like. You can hear my spacebar go it. There. Wait, that felt like it. Yep. Hey, yay! Oh, Marty Bullfinch is dead. A bit yellow, but I don't know. That's just my Pip-Boy light. All right, pick up this gilded grasshopper. Why it's got glass in it, I don't know, because it looks to be solid copper and, you know, like copper gold, yes, but because it's gilded, so it's copper statue with old gilding, yes, but why glass? Yes, did I pick up food for the grasshopper? ABC, there it is, food for the grasshopper, got to pick that, read that. And this skanky piece. Right. Time to exhume a dead man. Because, you know, disrespectful. The fact that you can not just exhume him, which is one thing, but you exhume him and can steal his skull. You know, which kind of makes it even worse. I mean, I don't know if that's one of those things that it might actually genuinely work. Like, or whether it's a myth, and it's one that I don't think will ever be proved, much like the old Pokemon you hold L and R. Like, you hold down like the A button, and when you're trying to catch things, always seem to work better. I don't know if it was all just a little bit of kidology, but it did seem to work. See, this is why I don't tend to use VATS all the time. It's because... Oh, Daryl. Daryl. I'm not even going to waste ammo on you if you're going to flail at me like that. No hostiles. Now that is the first. Last time I've come... Every other time I've come through here, I've had to wait. Yeah, but... I say, that's the thing, it's placebo. If it isn't a placebo, it's good. Also, this is technically one of the few actually unique weapons in Fallout 4. Because that is a unique blade on it. The slight green tinting is a unique blade. Take his silver, take his head, take his copper. You know, just... The devil's hand must be uranium, which in Fallout, of course, is green. Because it's Fallout, everything. Right, so I'm gonna go brewing machine first, so that's that way. Might as well pop by Old North Church, but I'm here just getting marked on the map, make it easier to find. Because you know you've got to end up going there anyway. So, might as well mark it. This was meant to have a map marker on it, this building, I believe. I think this is 32 Court or something. Can't remember because it's an elevator, it doesn't say, but it is actually like a proper location. And look! A coffee mate. And Fallout 4's frozen up. Too much shit going on. Right. Right. Yeah. This bit's the fun bit. Is to get out of Fallout 4 when it does this. For some reason, Windows 10 you have to go into use the Windows button, create a new bloody desktop, take Task Manager, plot that into Desktop 2, go into Desktop 2, close Fallout 4 like that, because the freeze-ups are annoying. The shark does seem to make it more common. Again, I don't know quite why. I think the processing on the tail probably does it, but so get rid of that. Close Desktop 2 because it's no longer relevant. Go back into Desktop 1. Reboot Fallout 4. Reload. Yep, first crash of the stream, and it's a proper annoying... I mean, it's straight CTD is annoying, but at least it's quickly cleansed. Like, you just reboot. Oh, we get the endurance this time, but no time to watch. The authentic 50s, 60s animation. I mean, I do love those. I do actually, if I'm not streaming, I do actually watch them. But, to be honest, the tail is a bit janky. I think it just overloads, like, the physics engine a bit. I don't know, but the sharks do seem to be a little less stable. I mean, that's the first freeze-up actually of stream's entire, like, many hours. I mean, Annika does it a bit more frequently. It tends to happen in already dense areas with lots of NPCs. So there's something that goes on. They're not perfect, but they work well enough that I can enjoy them. I think it's to do with its weird tail physics, because the tail sort of uses the same like weird physics as ponytails on hair do. I'll demonstrate it because I haven't really shown it off this stream, but watch the tail. It sort of just... It's not like Skyrim's where there were set animations, it does sort of just flop around. I've lost which one I was going for now. That, I think that, yeah, that. What the f... It must be that. Yeah, it must be that one. But if you notice, the tail sort of flops around doing its own thing. So it probably doesn't... I don't think it does any help for processing. Again, I'm kind of actually hoping Anniversary Edition will... its improved scripting engine will take strain off the engine. Because, yeah, the scripts running faster does mean it it should hopefully have more power to process other things. Simpler. Not as deliciously disgusting as the Capital Wasteland style ones, but explosives are slightly more useful than. Oh no, a mutant Hund. Good fight, human. Of course, you've got a fucking machine gun, haven't you? I'll build up some crickies. Right, plan, wait for AP to come back, and then, and bam, boom. I mean, there is a... I do love doing that with the shotgun. You know, you build up a crit, get point blank face, bam. The tails uses the same physics as the hair. If you notice, it sort of flops in the same way. Look at how it clips with my legs. It's not ideal, but it, you know, it works, and I'd rather have the tail than not have it. You know, you can hide the tail, you can hide the little back fin as well. There's a cute little back fin on there. But, you know, I don't freeze up that often, and to be honest, I think it's instead of a CTD. Because I think because I've noticed more freezes rather than CTDs with my new computer playing Fallout 4, rather than the computer I played the old streams on. You know, relative terms. But, you know, I'm not even going to bother going into Custom House Tower because it is like the most disappointingly pathetic interior in Fallout 4. Like, I was so disappointed going in there. Yeah, they could have lovingly like made a mock-up of it, but no. It's just grotesquely disappointing. Children of Atom. No, that's 35 Court. Child of Atom. It doesn't really matter, because sometimes it's just quicker just to kill them. Atom does not bless you. Meet Atom in death. Take your camera gun. Get the guns up. Oddly specific use weapons. Oh, he is. What the? The speed he was going. Look at. He was gotta go fast. Sonic the Gunner. Right. Why did I crit? There was no need to do that at this range. I mean, that was a guaranteed hit, but might as well eat his corpse. Skyrim doesn't have tail physics. They're kind of the tails on Khajiit and Argonians are set animations because the sort of hair physics in Fallout 4 are a new thing for Fallout 4. There are mods that add similar functionality, but those kind of mods tend to be grotesquely unstable. And like, I've got my Skyrim Special Edition in a spot where it's actually really stable. There are also compatibility nightmares. So, oh, it's on. What, you let me have the first shot? Clearly. Oh no, turret. Max, you smart. You are smart. You know what? Yum yum yum. You know, it's not quite like boar, but it's close. I mean, I have a boar mod for Fallout 4. I kind of helped develop the version I use, but you know, I kind of tweak the scripts, make it run a little neater because it was a bit messy. But I disable it for streamer because I know it doesn't appeal to everyone. Which does make a female raider running at me with a melee weapon a lot less scary, to be honest. Because, yeah, that's how... Like, that usually means that they're going to try and eat me. Which is not a good thing.
Hey, who's there?
No one. Just an idiot. Just an idiotic raider and a million cigarettes. He was just clearly trying to chain smoke. Oh, you got pickaxe, you're not that dangerous. Why did he come from a... Why is he... Rare to see enemies fall. Oh no, big machine gun. Run. Eat. Nom. Quick eat. Because that's... Oh, he's the boss one, that's why. Cover. Right, get out of the way. Around the corner. Impacts, broken arms, just a pain in the arse. Right, if you're gonna... I'm not even gonna waste a crit on him. Wonder what weapon he had. One in the knee, one in the crotch. 10 mil SMG, that would explain why it hurt so much. I mean, yeah, the mental gen spy, I know exactly what picture you... I can see it in my mind right now. Yep, just stick it all in. I love how someone actually made like a joke hat for that. This must be a stash. You wouldn't bother putting a bomb on a lock the door otherwise. Yep, the stash. Like, they really do not want people coming to their drugstore and their booze. I say this is proof that raiders, you know, saved before using the workbench this time. Ooh, antifreeze, lovely. I mean, let's face it. Mentats are already pretty disgusting. Yeah. Note to self: never stack that and that to get, or that. It just, it was like overdose simulator. It was just instant death. This game just died. Oh, I've never seen a CTD more rapid than that. See, I can make. See, I do need blood packs to make stim packs, as well as the default antiseptic and steel, which is all you get vanilla. But you know, it was glowing fungus I needed for red. I don't think I changed right away. I think I might just add like glowing fungus, like this, make it rare. I mean, use up all your blood packs, all of them to make stim packs, because say I can't make them yet. I haven't got enough skill, because I deliberately made it so you could make it difficult. See, there's the thin tail hiders. You know, totally can make alien blaster rounds. Use the nuclear quantum. It's like they are suspiciously similar colours. So I thought, and well, quantum overcharges a fat man. So logic is it overcharges the fusion cell into a, yeah, same logic of it. If it can overcharge a fat man and his explosion, you know, a nuclear explosion, it can overcharge a, you know, it can overcharge something else. Like, seriously, that box was vibrating like there was no tomorrow. Ooh, a dinner fork. I mean, it's kind of thing that you'd expect in a lunchbox to be on. Ooh, duct tape. You can never go wrong with a tape of ductness. I'm pretty sure there was a magazine up on the upper floor in here, so... or somewhere in here. He had a lot of caps. I'm surprised Raiders hadn't robbed him. Righty, I think that... yeah, that's... I've been this way. Here's the booty crate. And the all-important key. Not that it's that useful, but, you know, keys are keys. I love how they were trying to get in the safe, but they had the key to the safe on the table. Like, the key was here. It wasn't far away. I mean, no one ever said Raiders were bright, did they? No one ever said Raiders were smart. Because clearly not. They're not. Ooh, a bit of jet on someone's personal stash. Take the baseball, it can be useful for making bombs. Oh, another bottle that's half stuck in the floor. Let's ignore that one, shall we? I know. Not mole rats. The completely not very dangerous creatures that are mole rats. I'll take your nuclear. Mole rats, not that dangerous creatures. Yeah, that is one of the oddities. It's like there are iguana bits, but no iguanas, and there's also squirrel bits as well. There's like crispy squirrel bits are a thing. Again, no squirrels. Actually, does this have a? I think this has a holotape in it. No, it doesn't. It's just a lore behind Buddy, who tells some truly awful jokes. Okay, it's Cannon's in the S, that's good. Repair Cannon and that eat.
Got it.
Beginning startup sequence. Unknown hardware detected. Auxiliary.
I mean, it's got an Assaultron's arms, so.
Operational subroutines. Micro brewers. Operational. Internal bottling mechanism. Operational. Output dispensary. Operational. Detecting brewing subroutines. Holotape detected for Willet Pale Ale. Startup sequence complete. Dispensing sample for approval by technician. How would you describe the testing sample provided?
Like piss water.
Piss water, you dumb machine. Don't you have anything harder?
Acknowledged. Starting internal recalibration of flavor sensors. Shall we commence delivery to the Hotel Rexford?
I love how they always say things in such a strange way.
Yeah, sure.
Beginning transit operations.
Watch 5 hours while Buddy waddles slowly, because Buddy is slow even by Protectron standards. Look at Buddy go. No, might as well go to loot that toolbox. Because you know, why not? That barrel has some bizarre physics. Oh, it's a password for drinking, Buddy. Might as well take it. Oh, I don't need it, because I've already hacked in, but... There you go, squirrel bits. Told you they existed. You know, squirrel bits. Because, you know, why not? Yeah, DLC. Automatron's DLC. I think it was the first DLC, actually, for Fallout 4 was the Make Your Own. Make Your Own Robot, I think, Automatron was the first DLC, and it does include an actual quest. And it's implemented pretty badly. I mean, the random encounters from it, vanilla, have like a 20% spawn chance, so they just override every vanilla encounter. So you've seen nothing but the fucking robot mob and robot gang ones, like the robot using raiders. That's all you ever see. I've tweaked them back down to the more like normal vanilla 1% chance spawns, so they don't like override everything. Or was Far Harbor for? Now I'm pretty sure Far Harbor's DLC 03. Nuka World is DLC 04 internally, but was delayed to be number 6. Or was it the shitty Wasteland Workshop first? I can't remember. Actually, can't remember now. I'm sure. I seem to recall like Far Harbor was the third one launched, and it was like the first proper DLC. I seem to remember a really shitty Wasteland Workshop, the really bad one. That had like the half-assed creature cages, and that was about it. And the concrete set being the first one, because I remember distinctly using the concrete set in Far Harbor on like my very first settlement there. So I do feel like it was. I think it was Automatron, then the crappy Workshop pack, then Far Harbor, then the second Workshop pack, or was it the Vault one? And then I think it was the Vault one was number 5. And then Nuka World, which was internally number 4, was number 6 to finish them off with an actual good DLC. Again, a bit half-assed. It really could have done with like an actual quest for like people who didn't want to side with the Raiders. You know, but you know, it is a bit half-assed. This oh god, this loading screen. Yeah, well, inner Boston, don't you love it? Yep. How loud my keyboard is, it's not quite a keyboard. It is a durable keyboard, that's why I have it, it's mechanical. You know, I have a mechanical keyboard because, you know, it is durable. I would have worn out so I used to wear out keyboards, like especially if it was the keys for some reason. Used to wear the crap out of those for some bizarre reason. Like, usually D was the first to go. Not quite sure why D over all others. How is... I mean, Buddy has not got far in like the 5 seconds since he's been out. Like, given how long that loads, Buddy has not got far. You don't need to protect him because he's essential. Or at least protected, so he can't die. Hallucinogen, I'm going to go around the edge of Boston just for convenience. Eat! I love how potted meat is just potted meat. It is completely indis... Remanuk! And I think another one went off over there because I... Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna eat this one. Yeah, apparently I must use D more than any other. Because D was always the key I would end up wearing out. I don't know why, but it was always D. That was always the first one to go. Like, on pretty much every keyboard, so I must go right a lot more than I go left. Oh, bloop blah! No more! It's in water, it's not even worth trying to loot it. Nope, Amway Hall again. That's a good way to cut across town, because I know it's actually got like a bypass. Over there. Oop, clonk my own head. No one ever said I wasn't good at this. Or was good at it. No one ever said anything. Oop. Oh, fuck it. Shib. Shibby, shibby, shib. Oof. Might as well. Lovely goodness. So, potted meat. It's like... Because we know that crab is presumably the Fallout equivalent of spam and is probably like pork and like pig. And although it is just... I think it stands for Communist Repellent American Meat because, you know, it fits the Fallout theme to be Communist Repellent. You know. Righty, so... I have 0 chance to hit, do I? Oh, the dead settler. You don't even bother picking up those settlers notes because they just send you on a shitty Radiant Nothing quest to go find like a really shit generic item. No, it's not worth eating them for that. Although I will loot that crap. Oh, not another bloody vertibird again. Go into sneak mode. Oh, it's been shot down. If in doubt, just assume it's been shot down. I mean, Oh, I'm gonna use a bit of arrow just to make that blow up. Or is that just one that's like permanently smouldering? I think that's one that's permanently smouldering. I don't think that's an explodey one. Or it's the burnt out corpse of an explodey one of the two. Green check genetics. I'm just gonna kill the raider first. Oh. Shivvy, shivvy, shiv, shiv, shiv. You can't tell from the smell. I mean, smell of dead fish approaches. It wasn't. Oh, I'm stuck on your bits of crap. Beastie. Yeah. I mean, that vertibird, I don't even know what shot it down. Because raiders don't tend to pack enough firepower to take them down, so something must have just got a lucky hit and killed the pilot, because that seems to be the only way vertibirds are going to go down to something useless like raiders. There's green tech genetics again. I went to that building such a weird way. That's the one that you really do not want going off, because it blows all the cars up. It's actually a really clever mine position. Right, green tech genetics. What does the rail sign say? X. I think that means danger. Danger good. Danger mean money. Danger mean quest. Danger mean XP. Which is... you know, kind of the best reason to do things is for XP. I mean... I'm trying to think what... I think Annika's like level 60... She's like over level 65, and she hasn't really done the main quest either. Which is quite funny to think about. She's only like one or two steps above stream. Oh shit, one of them's got a big machine gun. Run away. Ooh. Pull it over. I haven't done hallucinogen that many times. It's all a bit weird. It's still all a bit new to me. I've not done it that many times. These must be pre-dead. Wouldn't you love to shower in this room? Out the bog.
Repeat. A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate immediately.
And reload. Yep. That one. That's it. My NPC mod did also make like fact NPCs a thing, because like the body triangle is woefully underused vanilla. Tesla science. That looks straight concept art, like Fallout 3 concept art. I mean, it might well have been. It looks like the Adam Adamowicz style. Like, sufficiently weird. Because, yeah, look at Fallout 3's concept art and it is pretty weird.
Yes.
Repeat. A chemical leak.
I don't know why I have so many 10mm. I really don't. Like, apparently I have so many of the things. It's a bit ridiculous how many I have. I don't quite know why I've got so many. Like, seriously, grenade bouquets are some of the most dangerous traps, because they just do so much damage. It's really unreal levels of damage. Because especially if you get one unlucky and get the triplicate one. Oh no, the room of Protectotrons, I'm not even going to bother trying to wake them up, because, well, all the gunners are dead. Oh no, I'll get a companion at some point. I just don't like the Saint one. Unfortunately, the early ones are like they're all bloody. I might get McCready when I go back to Goodneighbour. Actually, probably should pull them along now, but yeah, because I want one that isn't like gonna. Oh, most of the companions are just fucking saints in Fallout 4. Like, Preston's a bloody saint. Nick's a bloody saint who allows a bit of sarcasm. Piper's a saint who allows a bit of breaking and entering. You know, but like they're pretty much just saints with like a bit of which allow like one minor thing that you might have to do. But like most of them will like just turn on you immediately if you kill us, like harm a settler, but they will just turn on you, most of them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can always make my own if I start my quest. I mean, you know what it'll be. You'll know it'll be some form of Assaultron, but because they're the best. But I mean, I haven't got that quest yet. I mean, you need to start the quest to get the quest, get the equipment to build it. Although I think actually I could actually just go to Sanctuary Hills and get it, actually.
Please remain in your test chambers and await further instructions.
No, I will not wait in my test.
To the Hallucinogen Labs observation. Hallucinogens Eradicator provides your forces with a state-of-the-art field decontamination solution. Small amounts of residual radiation make this.
I think I accidentally just murdered some. I think I just blew that room up. Oh shit! Someone's got a fucking heavy machine gun on me. Where is my? This. Hit the psychic buff. It gives me HP, immediate HP hit. Squirrel on a stick eats some of that. Eat my Youngwire. Not really very scary when you've got such a high-pitched voice, is it?
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
Where am I going? Actually, you can tell a few times I've done Hallucinogen because I don't have the faintest clue where I'm actually going in it. And it is a surprisingly big interior. Yeah, it's so shitty he actually wore his leather armor over it. Although I don't think they... What the... I don't think I've ever been up here. Although I think I can get into this. Oh, yeah. Securitrons are a mod. They're definitely a mod. I don't have that mod. Although I think Robo Brains are a little tank tread, so... There we go. That's it. This is all the CEO has. Yay! Safe control.
Repeat. A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate.
Where was his safe? I can't see through that window. It's blotting my eyes out so bad. There we go. Was that a look so brew? That's a nice one. Yeah, I don't think I know where I'm going, do I? Because I know I need to get into the basement. That's where I need to go. Oh, that might be down here. I think.
You can't get away. You aren't real. You aren't real.
I am real. What did meat? Ooh, purified water, always nice. They're still punching away. They're still punching away.
A chemical leak has been detected.
There's probably overmatch. No. Surrender. That's good. That's so it's.
Yes.
That was weird. Not under attack. Why did I just cancel out that too? That's weird. I unlock it and then cancel out. That's weird. Are they fighting? No, they're fighting in that room above. They'll probably keep punching each other until one of them die. There's a lot of pre-dead gunners in here that have like no equipment. Ooh, can I turn these on and get my Brad's cleanse? No. Whoa! Oh god, that room is lethal. That room is beyond lethal. Oh no, he's stealth point. I need to heal for that. If he's got strong enough to have a stealth point, I need to heal. I know he's not half as strong as he looks, but that's just utterly fails against stealth boys for some reason. You know what? Fuck it. It's not like he even had a bad gun either, he had a pretty good gun.
Nice.
Oh, look at them go. Might as well take the hallucinogen gas containers. I think I need several of them. I don't know, I just take them all because you might as well use the gas. Oh god, they're still going! They're still going, aren't they? They'll be doing that forever, won't they? Ooh, nuclear quantum. Always take the quantums. No point taking the ruptured one. Why do I... Oh. Right. Probably just why I waddle over to... Probably Diamond City. Actually, let's go... It's from near Hangman's Alley. I'm gonna check Hangman's Alley out. I don't think it has got a bot station, but we can try. We can try, I guess. Kind of want to say, right, load stream. Do 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 do. Right. You know what? I'm tempted to... During load screens. Is it Regoia.wikio? I'm that bored during these load screens, it's like... Yeah, just shields are going in first, because why not? Yep, I mean the link does work. Yay! Load screen finally ended. Right, pop by Hangman's Alley. UFO! UFO! And I actually saw it go down for once, because I was in a spot where I can actually see it land. Oh, I mean, it must have been on level 20. Because the UFO always appears directly when Volto calling starts at level 20. Right. I'm going to say probably more pistol damage first, because I seem to be using a 10mm pistol more than all the others, so... Right. Easiest way to Diamond City while being attacked by the birds is... run along the waterfront. I don't think Hangman's Alley has a bot building workbench, but... might as well try. you know, might as well give it a shot. Oh, that's just raiders. They're stupid enough to follow me far enough into Hangman's Alley, they'll die. Miserably. Against the defences. Ooh, that turret, did I loot? Yeah. Did I loot the garbage can one? Yeah. Oh, fuck, I hear it. Oh, it's over there, it's fine. Oh, I still have my shiv out. Oh. Yeah, I feel like that there felt like a lag attack. Like a lag attack. Again, it was probably loading the settlement in. I will rebuild this at some point because that is just atrocious. Like, I will rebuild. Alright, open the door. Sign this useless settler. You can man the butt. You can man the clinic because you look relatively clean. You look like the kind of fat guy who's too fat for manual labour. You know, so you can man that. You can go, and you can also farm because they won't farm unless told to because settlers are bloody useless. But yeah, I don't have to worry about workbench yet. I mean, I have like every other workbench apparently. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove that map just I think, you know, I forgot that I actually deleted some of the. I mean, this is a tight little spot. I mean, I'm not unsatisfied with this end of the settlement. That's the thing. Right, you get something interesting. It's a bit minute man. There must be a minute man gear. Right, first,
let's trade.
Equip your shite. So take away, equip your Minuteman armor, and equip your fucking laser. Do I have to? I think yeah. So you take his 10mm rounds off him. Take his bobby pin belt out because I wanted all but one fusion cell. Fusion cell. All but give him one because Settler only needs one ammo. Take his green rag out. Keep his food. Give him his, and take his. Basically, take away everything that makes him not like a settler, and man him to the artillery gun. Not that it'll do anything, because I haven't got just flares to call it in, and haven't done that quest, and probably won't, because why would I ever want to go see St. Garby? But at least if he's up here, he might be able to be in a useful position for an attack. This was made, I think, before I really figured out the console commands, so like, yeah, I really need to rework this. Because all it is just an artillery platform. Because you need this artillery gun up high so it doesn't clonk against these buildings. Because this is an essential spot for coverage. I mean, I'm not... It just, like, this isn't just structured the Minutemen could make. Like, you see how shonky everything else they make is? It's like, this is not a structure they could make, but no, there is no... That's vanilla in the wall. That's not my fault the cow is in the wall. That's it vanilla, because Hangman's Alley is not suited for it. I will rebuild this as a more shonky structure at some point, and then probably load it into the stream. I mean, I've got a few other settlements that are like really old and need replacing. Somerville Place, for example, is so bad. What happened? Nothing much, just saw the UFO come down. Saw a vertibird come behind me, but it was too far away to be a bother. Ooh, dead centaur. But went to Hangman's Alley, didn't really see much go on there. Like, you know, it's Hangman's Alley. I didn't think it would have a robot workbench, and unfortunately it didn't. I know Sanctuary does, but that's a long way away. You know, it's one of the cases I need to rebuild Hangman's Alley at some point, so...
We got purified water inside the city. Best drink in the Commonwealth.
Nothing to see here.
I mean, you normally won't see these guys' faces. I've got a mod that changes them so they don't all wear the same stupid helmet. like so, and wear batting helmets instead. But the link my little chat viewer dropped, that's just, I mean, whenever the long loading screen does, have a look at Dragonian Universe Wiki. It's a personal project of mine. Like, and I've been unusually productive this month. So, I love how we can tell that this is Bobby. Even, she's cleverly actually disguised herself, that she doesn't look ghoulish at all. All you can see by her neck. Diamond City Guards aren't that bright.
Now let's get down to business. That big wall of glass looming over.
Yeah.
People don't know it.
No, there isn't.
Strong. The guy has it coming, if you ask me.
Let's get started.
I like your attitude. So, what do you say? I managed to track down my tech guy.
Right.
The guy can make a gadget. Thing is, you have to get him out of there. I can't.
Yeah.
Tell me about this security office.
It's built into some old locker rooms. And
I don't do fast travel. It tends to make Fallout 4 a bit unstable. And it also makes like Fallout 4 go really, really quickly. Because Fallout 4 is really tiny anyway.
You just get him out.
Right. Jailbreak. It's like the one. Like, there was a jail system. They could have made Diamond City arrest you, but no, unfortunately. I say I don't do fast travel. I just stopped doing it. I'll do it for like technical reasons, like to make a settlement work. I can make an import settlement work. I'll do it for that, but only for that, because that's. But
You're getting pretty chummy with that reporter, huh? Be careful.
yeah, is it you I talked to this one?
Hey, officer.
Beer in my slippers after this shift. That's all I ask.
Hey, officer.
You got something to say?
I was hoping to get Mel out of lockup.
No way. He's gonna serve his time just like everyone else. You got something to say?
Why is Mel in here?
Him? He was caught trying to reprogram the robot bartender at the tap house to give him free drinks. Just between you and me, I would totally do that if I knew how.
You're just.
I'll give you 300 caps to let Mel out of there.
Keep your voice down, will you?
You're correct.
Doing this. But fine, if you need him that bad. All right, free to go, buddy.
Yeah, it is a case of like, just bribe your way out.
Let's just get out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on. You're not that desperate to leave, are you? Jogging along casually. Come on. Come on. Come on. I say, I tried. That's the last trip to Diamond City. I just don't want to have to run away from it again because the locals randomly got mad because I did the Doc Crocker quest slightly out of sequence. You know, it was slight. I went somehow out of sequence and managed to somehow get Diamond City to go hostile to me. So, trying not to get that occurring again.
Mel.
I'm curious what this is about, but let's talk once we make some distance, okay? Thanks for getting me out.
Really? His distance is not even a millimeter.
Bobby asked me to get you out.
I bet it was just out of the kindness of her huge heart, right? God, that woman doesn't have a patient bone in her body. I wasn't serving a life sentence here. What, she couldn't wait like a day? What's the job?
How'd you like to help break into the Diamond City strong room?
Well, damn. That's a big score. Could be enough caps there to keep me going for a long time. Bobby may be shady, but she always pays up in the end. So, I guess I'll get my stuff and head over to her place.
Yep, there goes Mel. And Bobby has returned. I probably just couldn't say this. Why she had to come to Diamond City is just a bit weird.
Solomon can hook you up.
Right. Great, I've got to talk to Murder. Ugh. I'll just talk about Churro instead.
It's the new girl. Am I right?
Got me mistaken for someone else.
Mistaken? Okay.
Let's see what you have.
Self-defense at its best.
Yeah. I'm just here to sell my shite. Because, you know, I have lots of shite. Lots and lots of shite. I mean, gamma guns aren't even worth keeping a hold of. They're just a bit crap. Like, they don't even work against, like, the majority of bloody creatures. They're just that bad. I'm gonna have to strip some of these for parts at some point, but I'm gonna go bother when I'm bothering. I know, bothering when I'm bothering is a great 8-word. Like, yes, I'm keeping a bloody BB gun, because it's actually worth keeping. Because staggering is not a particularly bad weapon in Gem. At least for an automatic weapon, it's pretty terrible for a single-shot weapon, but for an automatic weapon, it's actually pretty broken. I mean, I once encountered an enemy who was actually using a staggering minigun. Let's just say I have never been so stun-locked in my life. It was actually impressive how stun-locky it was. And that was a completely vanilla encounter. That wasn't, like, modded in ones that shouldn't be on, like, say, Furious, which is broken on an automatic weapon. Well, I say that's not vanilla, but there is... Please tell me you saw it. Right. Because I seem to use 10mm rounds like there's no tomorrow, but don't really use them up. Fusion cell, buy some of those. Missiles, buy some of those. Still giving me money, so buy some shotgun. Actually, no, I'm going... Yeah, I've still got more caps than I started with, so... Paying 3 caps for his ammo. I'm not... I mean, the gamma gun is good against humans, it's just oddly specific. And it's one of those odd... It's just so oddly specific as a weapon that only really works against humans. I mean, the radium rifle, on the other hand, is much more useful because it does standard ballistic damage as well. I mean, the gamma gun is pretty consistent. You'll take down, like, unless things actually have rad resist, which few enemies do, it's always, I think, about equally effective. I mean, the version I really like is, I think it's the Zeta gun, one that you get at the end of the Cabot House quest line. Not Lorenzo, or was it Lorenzo's artifact? Whichever one does, like, the actual physical radiation, actual radiation damage, not radiation damage. I know that's confusing, but one does actual damage that's radiation type, and one that does radiation damage. And the one that does it radiation type is really ridiculous, because, like, nothing actually has, like, radiation damage resist. Oh, there's Cricket. The question is, there's Happy, one of the guards. I named all the guards, because they are actually unique NPCs, they're not generics. But that means, where's Trigger, the other one? Because obviously this... Oh, there she is. There she is. Crouching on the floor. Because I made them actually unique. Because, like... So I know which caravan it is, even if I just see the guards. Right. Which one's Goodneighbours? That's Glowing Seal, don't go that way, so back to Goodneighbour. So back to Goodneighbour, which is that way. I'm actually surprised how quick that loading screen was, but outside Diamond City isn't quite in a boss. Oh, right, because it crashed. Right. The radio off again. Don't want YouTube throwing up erroneous copyright claims. So you turn the radio off. You know, just something you gotta do. And again, you can't do that vanilla because that's actually a mod. Because vanilla, the radio slider in the menu only, and I mean only, for some bizarre fucking reason, only does your Pip-Boy radio. It's really bizarre. Oh shit. Blame the Gatling! That's bad. I heard the beeping and stopped to look, but yeah, laser Gatling bat, really bad. What's that? Ah, lunch. My favourite. Yum yum yum. The mortar thing. The artillery, yeah, that's the one thing I've learned. There was one thing. It's incredibly powerful, but one thing I've learned is, for the love of fuck, do not fire it anywhere near a load door. Well, because if you go in the load door before the strike finishes, you know what? Let's pick that up while I'm here, because I'm not done this. It's brand new. It's free. It was free today, and it will get me away from a vertibird. So I will quite happily you get in there and escape the vertibird. Oh, search for the bloody key. I want to supply run. Went to crossbar. Back soon. Ellie. Oh, there's actually a reason to go to the crossbar now. I mean, a vertibird can't really attack me. Oh, there it goes. Right. Where's the pilot? Right. Can't lock onto his head. Right. So I'll lock onto the... Right. Boom. Did I see it? Yep. Ooh, outright kill. Oh, great! Bloody another one! I want the bloody... I don't... No, I want the bloody gunner, not the... There we go. I think that's hit if it goes into... Yep. Okay, it's gone into zombie mode. There's nothing more dangerous than a vertibird that's decided to fucking zombie. No, I think it's leaving me alone now. I'll take that. Right, where's the crossbar? Find Ellie there. No, it's not far away at all. Yeah, I'll hide in there to avoid a vertibird. Oh crap, that thing is... They're so much more dangerous when they're fucking zombieing. Like... So good job I got the automatic aim one. There we go. Bloody hell, that thing's dangerous. What the f... What? Is that Vault-Tec Regional HQ? Oh, Vault 1-4. I was wondering what the hell Vault-Tec symbol was doing out here. Yeah. Yeah. Zombie mode is when when a vertibird is flying without its pilot. It happens more frequently than it should. You know, it's a term I use for when a vertibird is just like flying without its pilot. It's like it should be dead, but it's still alive. It's really annoying, and it actually makes them. And because they've got no one left in them, they're usually really dangerous because they tend to just point their guns at you. Well, not vanilla, but I'm going to point out that vanilla, there really is like vertibirds are just so hopeless. They do that. The guns, I think, the frontal guns on them, I think, do like 5 damage. They're that weak. I'm not even going to waste time because it's a load screen to get up there. Like, can I get in this door, or is it perma-locked? Requires key. I know which one it is. It's the Skyrim sword, but I know it's in there. I mean, he was a fucking toilet warrior, which just makes it even like he was clearly playing Skyrim on Switch or Steam Deck. You know, because Steam Deck allows you to play things on the can as well. But it's the crossbar, where the hell that is. I think it's on Swan Lake. Oh, I've gone the wrong way again. Yeah, oh, it's a glitch, but it's a completely vanilla glitch. Although vanilla, they're so fucking fragile, you'll probably never notice it. Like, chances are the bird will probably die before the actual pilot does, but... What, the raiders in Swans Park? That's unusual. That is unusual. That's an unusual one. Don't often see raiders in, like... I guess with Swan dead, they're not scared of it anymore. It's nice not having the random encounters, like, overridden by the fucking Nuka World raiders. Like, they are way too common, but... the crossbar. I know this is a... I think this is a reference to, like, the Cheers bar or something. Yeah, but zombie birds is a glitch. I mean, there's also a glitch where they won't die at all if you take out one of their engines with a crippling legendary. So I feel like this is a reference to a TV show, but I can't remember which one. It's like there's like no reason to go in here normally. I mean, you know, I can't help but think this is like a self-insert. I mean, that's quite a haircut you'd see on a youthful person. I don't think Eleanor is that old, and I think her actual name might be Ellie. It's a bit of a self-insert. You know, but it's also one of those cases where, like, yeah, I think this is definitely like a reference to a TV show. I just can't remember which one. But... oh wow, baseball grenades. Like, actually having baseball grenades. It's like one of the few encounters with them. Cross-promotional item. You don't have to mod them to make them actually work as like a displayable item, but... makes sense to have them located. Is this a vanilla location, or is it... I'm pretty sure this is a vanilla location.
Be able to pick this.
I'm pretty sure it's a vanilla location. It's just one I don't go to very often, because... why would you? It's kind of like a bit of an out-of-nowhere place. So I'm just having a look around, because I've never actually been here. Like... you know, out of respect for mod authors, I will leave her to find her script corpse alone. Oh yeah, killed Swan first time I came past. You know, even though he's a strong super mutant behemoth, he's still a super mutant behemoth, which means that it's still quite weak, because vanilla everything is piss weak. Like, everything in vanilla is so fragile. It's like, by the time you get, like, good weapons, you're just like... say when you've got, like, a combat rifle built up, or an assault rifle built up, you're just doing so much damage per shot that, like, the vast majority of enemies just don't stand a chance. I mean, hell, I remember fucking Deliverer was enough to take out an Alpha Deathclaw, which was just embarrassing. It was like... which is what, you know, why I buffed things and I've changed things. And like, Deathclaws are supposed to be little mini-bosses. The way there's so many random little Deathclaw arenas implies clearly that they are meant to be a mini-boss type enemy. Same with Mylurk Queens, they're very much meant to be a mini-boss. And again, same with Fog Crawlers. You know, so I buffed all three of them up to be, like, actually dangerous creatures. Not just jokes. And here comes the load screen. Again, reading Dragoon Universe Wiki is a great way to pass the time. There's over 201 articles, apparently, although I'd say at least 10 of those articles are not canon and just archives that I've kept, you know, to show how stupid I was initially. Pretty much. You know, there's definitely there. Yeah. Yeah, Fallout's always had, like, the funny thing is, Fallout's lockpicking has always been piss easy. But it locks you out from even trying. Like, I think... or did New Vegas and Fallout 3 actually let you try? I can't remember. I don't think they even let you try without a sufficient level of skill. Which meant that they were always, like, by the time you could try them, they were always easy. And, like, bobby pins in Fallout 4 in particular just don't break. And you get loads of them. I think you get more of them than you do lockpicks in Skyrim, and they're much easier to, like, not break. And then there's Oblivion, which had the best lockpicking. I'm not denying it. I've actually tried lockpicking. I had a little clear plastic like padlock and a lockpick set just to play with. Came with a pack of bobby pins, no less, just for fun. You know, it was just as a little gag. You know, I found it was wrapped up with a box of bobby pins. You know, I immediately got the gag. Oh, dead birds landed right on the door. Lovely. But, you know, I have managed to bump it open once. You know, the time it's like... But Oblivion's lockpicking is much more realistic, but it's not as brain dead. Oh, this is a nice little cell. You know, I was fearing that the assets would be a little too new, and yes, these are a little freakishly new, but... And it's that case of a bit of a... I mean, she has toned it down a bit compared to her mods, which are like grotesquely over-decorated, although there is a bit too much going on here. Yeah, there is a bit too much going on, but... You know... Yes, some of these assets are a little too pristine for their own good, which is why I've tended to stay away from the Creation Club things, but it's like some of these at least have seen wear. It's just like this place just never opened. It's got more of a case of this place never opened rather than... Right, because I don't touch the workshop yet until I've gone upstairs and checked out what I need to check out. Because, yeah, this is a bit over-decorated. Right. New notebook, yay! 2286. That's free. Wait, 2286? Yeah. Nuka World. That's weird because you can have this without having Nuka World as a DLC. Wait. So that's not clearly a bit of a sight. But no, that can't be, because unless it's El Petrovita. Right. I say this is a little over decorated. Which is something like... Oh, it's just a blank terminal. Empty save, because, you know, with some nuclear quantum, might as well take it. I say it is a little on the over decorated side, but... I mean... It's nice to see that item come back, actually, because that's in the Fallout 4 bottle style, but that was an item in Fallout 3 originally, so yeah, Petrovita had one in a little museum. So it's all a little too pristine for its own good. And it is a little over-decorated, but I just got like 4 sleeping bags. Why is that? It actually is a functional fucking settlement, not a... There's the power supply. Right, let's have a... I mean, obviously I can build structures... Oh yes, because, like, disgusting raider. No, it is a home... It is a home plate style one. Why have I got stool for the... I mean, the arcade cabinets are just fun because you just play the arcade. The only problem is you do have to power them up, which means that you do need this hideous electrical grid. But, you know, it is a little too precise for its own good. 2086. It's only 2087 in Fallout time, so she's been dead for a year. No, it's a nice enough little cell, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it was a deliberate choice. The map on the thing is, oh, that took forever, but that was a deliberate little choice with Dragoia universe. It's like Dragoia has deliberately got the comedy continents where, like, yeah, there is a reason for it. It's just a Soul Dragon vanity project. Dragoia never used to look like that. About 50,000 years ago, the Soul Dragons came and sort of fucked it up. Like, just as a vanity project. It was weird. No one quite knows why they did it. And the sort of weird dragon, the shape of the dragon, coincidentally, it wasn't actually by design, it's just absolutely coincidentally, the big continent, the Great Dragoness as it's called, yeah, Dragonia has got a lot of detail. I mean, it's me, it's going to have a lot of detail, but coincidentally, that shape of the Great Dragoness just happens to look an awful lot like what would later become a Hell Dragonon, which actually started life as a rough, and I do mean rough little plastic toy I made in high school. We were supposed to make key rings. I made this little 3D little dragon toy. You know, because why not? You know. But that started life as that, and then that became the Hell Dragonons. And, like, they look suspiciously similar. It's like, and, you know, eventually I might retcon it into the lore that actually it was a warning that, like, the Hell Dragonons are out there, because the Hell Dragonons are kind of like one of the great evils of the Dragonian universe. Like, well, let's just say their leader eats stars and leave it at that. She's not that nice. You know, like the Soul Dragons, they're weird, and like their leader is basically god of everything. She makes the universe and all that, but there's a lot there. I'll eventually will get around to actually making some notes about the Hell Dragonons that go live, but at the moment they are just mentioned only, but only in a very few articles, because they're not that well fleshed out yet. I mean, I have teased the Hell Dragonon before. I mean, one of the calendar images, I do a monthly calendar image for each month. I haven't decided what I'm doing for November yet, but I'll do something. October is always the same character, because there's reasons. But, well, okay, the reasons are pretty obvious. Is like, the October calendar image is always the character Jackie Round, and it is Round, that's how it's pronounced. If you ever need pronunciation help for Dragonian Universe, just ask me and I'll pronounce them on stream. They're about the one things I can guarantee that are pronounced correctly. But the vertebrate's still here. Shit. I hear it, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's flying away. It's fine. Back to Goodneighbour, wherever the fuck Goodneighbour is. That way. Oh great, follow the vertebrate. But the reason is October is always round on the calendar, which I've been doing since 2015. So, and Dragonian Universe has been around since the wiki. I think has been around since about late 2012. I'm going to say 2012. The wiki. I could look up the fav, like when I made the fav icon. That would be a good idea of when it missed. Missed again. Focus keeps turn. There we go. But stop flailing. There we go. But you know, but I've been doing the calendars since 2015. They have improved a lot over that time. I mean, everything Dragonian Universe has improved over time because some of the early stuff was bad. It's like embarrassingly bad to look at actually. Like, the artwork is the old artwork is absolutely atrocious. The old stories are ridiculous. Like, everything was just a bit of a mess, and I've been gradually tidying it up, bringing everything up to my current art quality standards. Not high by any definition, I'm no artist, but I get the point. The idea is to get the point across. Scientist just decided to come out and drink himself to death. Right. Yeah, that's annoyed. Not very bright, are they? Charging at me with a board. Oh, no, he's got a board with a nail in it. It'll repel the aliens, I'll tell you. Oh, fucking barrel stalker. Right. That wasn't the thing I picked up. Delicious feral meat. Right, can I pop into Goodneighbour this way? Because you can, if you climb over the fence, get into Goodneighbour by jumping into it. Although I feel I've come from the wrong angle and I'm coming to the dead end. Yeah, I've hit a dead end. No, I do not want to sleep. Although, actually, I want to get through this. There we go. There's a way through. Oh, that's a legendary black blowfly I killed like a couple of streams ago. Yeah, because the way to get into Goodneighbour is to go past the mass fusion. You see, go past mass fusion, you know you're there. I'll take a crappy pistol. Cleo's open all hours, good, thankfully. Yeah, what I tend to do is I tend to draw a sketch initially on paper with a pen. Then I digitize it with colour and fix up any oddity proportions. And once I've got like a good template for a species, for example, Dragonians are all based off the same template because genetic diversity is a human trait, not a dragonkin trait. So, you know, I tend to sketch first, then draw, then like touch up on the computer.
I'll take a look. Sure.
All the calendar images are done that way. Like they're all done that way. But like October, back to the subject I almost lost complete track of. Round is always the character image for October because Round is an exaggeratedly evil version of me. Like pretty much everything about her is like an like her origins were an exaggeratedly evil version of myself. You know. So like everything about her is exaggerated. You know, I'm a relatively tall woman. I'm about 5'11". In shoes, I'd just about past 6 foot. You know, I am tall. You know, so Round is freakishly tall. She's inhuman hybrid. You know, everything. You know, everything's a bit of an exaggeration. She's just like an evil exaggeration. But you know, come on, buy that. Might be useful when I build a robot companion. Right. Take the rest of your shotgun shells. Just take and some 4.5 rounds, because 4.5 rounds never go very far. Don't like spending money. Right, so Hotel Rexford got 2 quests to turn in. That'll be for 3 XP needles. Right. But yeah, round is always October because. Oh yeah, Dragonians, like their heads are deliberately very boxy. It's like Dragonians aren't like all the others tend to be a bit rounder, but yeah, the Dragonians themselves have got very, very square heads.
Rufus, what the heck is this thing?
It's that brewing machine I was telling you about.
I just clean up around.
Provide entertainment.
So Dragonians have particularly square heads due to their origins. Like, why is that take, not steal? Everything else is steal. But the hotel registry isn't even locked.
You're back! How was hallucinogen? Find me something good.
Yes, sir.
Found this gas canister. Seems potent.
Awesome. We'll have to be careful with it. Break down the compounds and all that, but that's my worry. For your part, only thing left is to get paid.
Yay!
So, as promised. Hey, before you head out, you need to pick me up, buff out?
Let me think it over.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready, so done that. But yeah, round's always October solely because October is when I was born. So yeah, round always is October as a result. It's pretty obvious. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cleanse up fucking rads, because I've hit that point where my rads have actually got to a point where I can cleanse them and not waste a rad away. Right, rifles, then automatic, then like explosives and heavy weapons, because I don't tend to use heavy weapons much. Yeah, the rads are all gone now.
How's it going?
Why you can do that is mystery, but... And then turn the... Yeah, here's a... I think I one of the... Because there's a drug merchant in Diamond City, Solomon. And then there's the one in Goodneighbour. And I don't think there is... And that's it? I don't think there are other drug merchants. Obviously there's one in Nuka World, but... They're not very common. Oh, and there's also one of the random encounter ones you can find. That's a drug dealer. She shows up in random encounter spots, but that's about it.
Get into trouble.
Well, speaking of getting into trouble. I'm hungry. I'm just hungry. Make sure they're watching. Tasty. So tasty. You know what? Because I'm greedy. Hey, there's a... Goodneighbour, this is just a passion project of mine. I don't think it'll ever go anywhere. I have no delusions that it probably won't go anywhere, but I shill it to anyone who watches my streams now. Yeah, well, my Fallout 4 streams, these are a bit more casual than... Well, TF2 tends to be a bit more engaging, but... Big Dig, I don't want to finish that yet. I'll save that for next... I'll save that for next stream, because it's getting late and I'm getting hungry. Wouldn't be surprised. There are a few random encounters where like sometimes there are like good payoffs for them.
I hear that. Everything cleared up back at home then? No more straying?
For now.
Oh, all the drifters have gone to bed. Right, I'm gonna save it just in front of this lamp. Because why not? Yeah, no, what are you... creepily... No, what? Yeah, creepily watching... Yeah, just stay still for a second, stream. So this was a pretty long stream, actually. It didn't intend to go as long as it did. Yeah, about 2.5 hours. That's not bad. No, that's the end. Unfortunately, that's the end of the stream, because I'm starting to get a bit parched, and I need water, and I need food. But that's pretty much what it's like. That's the end of the stream. Thank you. Probably will return next week. I know technically next week is not October anymore, but you know, next week would. I don't know. That's not. I'm inevitably desynced with these. I might continue doing these weekly. Might go to bi-weekly. I don't know. It all depends. If not next week, the week after. If not next week. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Obviously, the donation links in the description as per usual. As a list of all the past streams if you ever want to catch up on them or see what the old non-Shark Fallout 4 streams did. There is one episode like 4 or 5 Vertbirds attacked at once, like all came out at once, but I wasn't, I was Brotherhood aligned then, so it didn't matter. Although that same episode, I'm pretty sure my microphone was the one that was broken, which was fun. Back to old Cheapy here. Old Cheapy here has been way more reliable than my good, expensive, nice Blue Yeti microphone. One day I will. It's been many years, but one day I'll finally actually open that up and have a look at it and see if I can fix it. But I can't be bothered. Hit the like button if you want to help promote these things, because that's, as far as I'm aware, that's all it does on YouTube, is just help with the metrics. Good. Bye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease.